What is up, guys? Phoenix here, and welcome back to what I hope is the final part in the Boruto from Boruto pixel art tutorial. I think this is part 5, so that's a lot more than I thought it would be. Actually, it's raining outside, and I can hear it right now, so I'm going to mute real quick and shut my window. It should be about 3 seconds of silence. Sorry about that. And we're back. Alright, so, sorry if you hear any chair squeaking as well. I'm moving in. But what we're going to do is work from the top and work our way all the way to the bottom, and hopefully we have enough time for everything. This is part 5, so you guys are used to this by now, so I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's jump right into it and go to the top part of the headband, where we have this triangle shape kind of meeting the hair. And I think this was supposed to be 15 in length when we first started. So we're going to go to the left side corner where it creates this triangle wedge, or this right here. You see I marked it. I'm going to give you guys a second to find it. Hopefully, if you guys have to pause, you're able to find it real quickly. All we're going to do is go to this bottom right piece that I marked. As you can see, I marked these 3 only. So this bottom right piece, we're going to go underneath it and put 5 pieces of placement block underneath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so. And then 1 coal. Alright. Pause it if you need to. Make sure you guys are able to do this, because this is very important. So once you have that 1 piece of coal, what we're going to do is put 3 to the right and 3 to the left of it with coal. 1, 2, 3. And on the left side, 1, 2, 2, 3. And you can go and delete all these dirt blocks too. And we're going to work with the right side of this first, and then finish with the swirliness of the left side. So going to the right side, we're going to put a placement block on the right or bottom, and go down into the right 2 flat 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. Down into the right 3 flat again. 1, 2, 3, or not again, my bad. Just 3 flat. Then up into the right 2 flat. 1, 2. And that's the right side of the swirl complete. What we can also do to prepare for the some of the other shading we're gonna have to do is, let's grab some white concrete and put it in our inventory. And from this right side of the 2 flat we've created, we're gonna go down into the right 2 pieces of placement block at the corners like this. At the diagonal, and then on the 3rd block we're gonna go down into the right 1 white concrete like so. And this white concrete is for the shading. So once you have that, you can delete the placement blocks, and you can mark that white block so we can come back to it later when we're ready to shade. But for now, I want to finish this the Naruto ninja headband spiral. So let's go to the left side of this 7 flat now, and we're going to be going down into the left. So let's put our placement block underneath, and we're going to go down into left 1 single. Down into left 2 flat, 1, 2. Down into left 2 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. Down into the left 6 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's looking good. The spiral is going to split into 2 directions and then meet back up. So what I want to do is, from this 6 vertical, we're going to go to the bottom and put a placement block underneath. And we're going to do 2 things with each direction. On the right side, we're going to go down into the right 4 singles with the coal. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the left side, we're going to go down into left 1 single. Down into left 2 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. And then on that second, or this lowest 2 vertical, what I'm going to do is add an extra block underneath, like so. And from that extra block, we're going to add 5 blocks directly to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you zoom out, you can see we're about to meet up back with the 4 singles we created on the right side, because everything is touching. It's just that they branched off and then they come back together. So we're going to put a placement block on the right side, so we can go up into the right 9 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now it's going to kind of swirl in on itself. So we're going to go up into the right and then up into the left, then down into the left and down into the right. It's just swirly swirly. So we're going to go up into the right 1 single, up into the right 2 vertical, 1, 2, up into the right 5 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up into the left 2 vertical, 1, 2, up into the left 5 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down into left 1 single, so placement block underneath or to the left side. down into left 5 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then finally down into the right, so we're switching direction, 1 single, like so. And if you look at the right hand camera screen, you can see we have the ninja headband swirl going perfectly. And now before we move on to the facial details and then we're done with the headband and hair, let's finish up the white concrete shading that's oh so important. So let's go over to that single we have floating, and we're going to do the left side of it first and then the right side. So first off, I suggest you put a placement block underneath it. Like I said, we're going to do a left and a right side. So on the left side, we're going to go down into the left 5 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, placement block underneath, down into left 2 vertical, 1, 2, down into left 5 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, placement block underneath, and then finally to touch the base of the headband, we're going to go down into left 9 vertical with the white concrete, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you can see it touch down at the base of the coal, so that's good. Let's delete this and go back up to the top. Now on the right side, what we're going to do is go down into the right 5 singles with the white concrete, of course. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you can see, it's kind of leveled out evenly with the end of that 5 vertical on the left side. So it's kind of just an eyeball way to see if you're doing it all right. And now to reach the home stretch of this little shading part, we're going to go down into the right. So placement block underneath, 5 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now to close this little gap right here, we're just going to go down into the right. Actually, is it 5? No, it's 4, sorry. We're going to go down into the right 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then down into right 2 vertical, and we should touch the base. 1, 2. Perfect. So now we are officially done with the top half completely. So all we have to do is the eyes, and then also we need to do the double layer of his jacket. His jacket cloak thingy has like another layer on the left and the right side, where you can see we have things marked out for it. So let me just move my blueprint around real quick. Let's do the left eye first, and then we're going to move on to the right eye, and then the mouth and stuff. So on the left eye, you can see we have this, or the left side of the face, you can see we have this flat over here. I think this is 8 flat, with dirt blocks marked out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yep. And what we're going to do with that is we're going to use that to bridge to the other parts of the face that we kind of need to use. So on this 8 flat, let's go to the final block on the right side, so this right here. And underneath it, we're going to put 3 placement blocks underneath. 1, 2, 3. And then a coal underneath that. Once you have that coal, we're going to put 7 to the left of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then mark those out with grass blocks. Now, we're not going to work with this yet. Instead, what we're going to do is work with the original one at the top right here. And then we're going to come back down to that. So, from this 8 flat we have right here, we're going to go down into the right 5 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down into the right 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. Down into the right 5 flat again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now this eyebrow needs to kind of double back in and head towards the headband. So what we're going to do is from this 5 flat, we're going to go to these final 4 blocks on the right side and put another layer above each of them, like so. But what we're also going to do is go to the final block, so this one right here on the right side, and go down into the right, 1 single. Once you have that, we're going to go up to this 4 flat, or this double layer we created, and we're going to go up into the left from it, 2 flat, 4 times in a row. So we're going to put our placement block to the left or top side, and we're going to go 1, 2, that's 1, 1, 2, that's 2, 1, 2, that's 3, and then 1, 2, that's 4. And you should be about 1 level away from hitting a wall. All we're going to do with that is we're going to go up and to the left from here. I want to say 7 flattish, maybe 7. This should touch the wall over here. So up and to the left, 7 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Once you have that, that's the left eyebrow completed. So we can move on to the eye, which is with this 8 flat we had waiting right here. We'll do the right side after. So from the left side where we have this 8 flat right here, we're going to get rid of these placement blocks right now. And on the left side, we're going to go down into the left, 2 flat, 1, 2, down into the left, 1 single, and that's it for that little segment right there. What I also want you to do is from the 2 flat, we're going to add an extra 2 to the right, like so. And actually, was I supposed to do that with another type of block? No, that's fine. Okay, I was just making sure I wasn't supposed to use another type of block. And from that 2 flat, what I want to do is, or not the 2 flat, the 2 flat we just added, this extra 2 right here. So let me just zoom out so you can see what I'm talking about. We're going to put another layer of 2 below it, like so. Alright, hopefully that zoom out was helpful enough. From there, what we're going to do is we're going to go to this lowest layer right here, and we're going to start shaping the eyeball. So let's go to the bottom left corner, and we're going to put a placement block underneath so we can go down into the left 1 single, down into the left 7 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now we need to curve the eyeball back in, so we're going to go down into the right 2 single, 1, 2, down into the right 7 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up into the right 2 single, 1, 2, up into the right 2 vertical, 1, 2, up into the right 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3, and now let's head back towards the rest of the eyeball. So we're going to go up into the left now, so placement block on the top side, up into the left 2 vertical, 1, 2, up into the left 2 singles, 1, 2, and then up into the left 6 flat. So placement block on the left or top side, and this should meet up with what we already had built over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Everything is snug as a bug. Now, we do have another layer of the eyelash to kind of come back down towards the right over here, so we're going to do that right now. And also this lower half, kind of with the 2 vertical we have marked here, also needs to curve out. But we're going to first work with the top half, alright? So going back to the top where we had this 8 flat that we originally started with, and then we kept layering down. Let me just mark it so you can see. Right here. What we're going to do is go to the right side of it this time, and we're going to go down into the right 2 flat. 1, 2, like that. As you can see, it's connected at the diagonal. Down into the right 2 vertical. 1, 2. I'm just marking them as I place them so you can see if they're in the right spot. Down into the right 2 vertical again. 1, 2. Down into the right 2 singles. 1, 2. And then finally down into the right 2 vertical. 1, 2. Perfect. So now what you can do is this little hole right here that's between the gap or the wedge, you can fill that in with black. We're not going to need to fill it in with anything else. And then also you can kind of see that this is the eyeball, that's the pupil, but we need to get the lower half of the eyeball done with that 2 vertical that we have marked on the left side. So let's delete these placement blocks and then go to that 2 vertical down there. So delete, delete, delete all that. All that gotta go. And let's fly to the left side where we have this 2 vertical and quickly start shaping it out. So once you've located the 2 vertical, we're going to go down into the right from it. So you can delete the placement blocks and put 1 underneath. We'll go down to the right 1 single. Down into the right 2 vertical. 1, 2. Down into the right 2 flat 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. Placement block on the right or bottom side. 1, 2, that's 2. Down into the right 9 flat now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now to bring it up, we're just going to put a placement block at the right on the end and go up into the right 2 flat. 1, 2. And that's perfect. Now what we can do is kind of shape out where the eye, the white concrete of the eye kind of stops and where the rest of the skin starts. That's kind of important. I'm going to kind of freestyle it. I'm going to say we're going to go up into the right 2 vertical 2 times in a row with the concrete from this bottom piece. So like this, 2 vertical 2 times in a row. And then we're just going to go up into the right 1 single. And that should be a good place to lock out the shape. You guys can freestyle it, like I said. If you wanted to change the order up or whatever, it's fine. That's what I was going to tell you guys to do. Now for the inner eyeball, so you can see we have these two circles. The inner eyeball, let's go to the right side where we have these two singles and then this two vertical. And what I want you to do is go to the top block in that two vertical, switch to your white concrete, and put 3 to the left. 1, 2, 3. Once you've done that, we can go to the middle block and put 1 on top and 1 below. And then we can go to the left block, this one right here, and we can switch to our coal and go up into the left 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. Once you have that 3 flat, we can layer it up once again on top, and then layer it a third time on the 2 left blocks, like so. And that's it for the left eye. Now, if you want, we can move over. Not if you want. That's what we're going to do. We're going to move over to the right eye. Or actually, I should do the whisker thingies first. Let's do the whisker thingies first on the left side, so we'll be completely done with the left side. Sorry about that. And then we'll move on to the right eye. This part might exceed 15 minutes. It's fine. We're just going to wrap up the tutorial. So on the bottom left side of the eye, you can see we have 9 flat right here, and then it kind of climbs up with the 2 flat, and then 2 vertical. We just mark it so you can see. What we want is this first 2 flat, this lowest one, and we're going to go to the right block in it. So let me just mark it. And we're going to put 1, 2, 3, 6 placement blocks underneath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From those 6 placement blocks, we're going to put a coal underneath. We're then going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 placement blocks underneath that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then another coal underneath that. So if I zoom out, you can see it looks like some dirt and coal teardrop. From the top coal, we're going to put 9 to the left of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And from the bottom coal, what we're going to do is put 1 to the left. Then a placement block so we can go down into the left 3 flat 3 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, that's 1. Placement block. 1, 2, 3, that's 2. Placement block. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So those are the whiskers. Let's go back and delete all these dirt blocks, and then we can go to the right side now. We can find a spot to start the mouth from here, but to be honest, we'll just start the mouth once we're done with the right side. There's no reason to rush into it. So let's fly over to the right side where we have that eyebrow kind of started already. You can see we have that slant coming out of the headband. And we have like a 2 flat kind of marked out for us right here. And what I want you to do is go to the right of the 2 flat we've marked right here and put 3 pieces of coal going to the right. 1, 2, 3. From there, we're going to go up into the right 6 flat. So put your placement block to the top or right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're then going to go up into the right 3 flat 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, that's 1. 1, 2, 3, that's 2. Up into the right 2 flat. 1, 2. And from that 2 flat, what I want you to do is go to the left block in it. And we're going to go underneath it and put 4 placement blocks underneath. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a coal underneath that. Like so. From that coal, what I want you then to do is we're going to put 4 to the right and 4 to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the right. Go to the opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. You can mark that out because we're not using it yet. We're going to come back to that in like 10 seconds. But what we're going to do is go back up to the 2 flat that we used to make this. And we're going to go to the right block in it now. And from the right block in the 2 flat, we're going to go up into the right 5 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everything's connected now, so that's perfect. And like I said, we're coming back to this 9 flat in the next 10 seconds. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to drop back down to it. And we're going to work with the left side first. And then we're going to work to the right side of it. So on the left side of this 9 flat, we're going to be going down into the left. So let's put a placement block underneath. So we can go down into the left 2 flat. 1, 2. Down into the left 2 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. Let's just zoom out so you can see. from this lowest set of 2 vertical, we're going to go to the lowest block in it. And we're going to add 1 coal to the left, creating this weird L shape. And then we're going to go down and to the left from this new hanging spot. 2 vertical, 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. Perfect. Now what we can do is kind of start shaping out the eyeball that might be missing from here. So let's fall back to this L shape we created. And on the right side of the 2 vertical, so this right here, so this is the L shape. It has a 2 vertical that makes up like the back of it. We're going to work with that and go to the right side of it. And I want you to put a piece of coal to the right of each of those blocks. So 1, 1. And then we're going to put an extra 5 blocks going straight down from it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So your thing should look like this. Now before we work with the bottom block in this little 5 strip we've created, we're going to go to the second to last block from the bottom, so this one right here. And let's put 3 pieces of concrete to the right. 1, 2, 3. Might notice this pattern from the left eye, and it's okay, it's kind of like symmetrical. We're going to go to the middle block and put 1 on top and 1 below. And then what we're going to do is on the right block in this white concrete, we're going to go up and to the right 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to double layer it up. And then we're going to triple layer it on the 2 right blocks, so not this left block right here. And that's perfect for the eye. Now we can go back to the bottom block instead of the second to last block and continue shaping out the eyeball with the coal. So we're going to do, what we're going to do, sorry, when I talk so much I start stuttering and I'm not even speaking English anymore. It's just very exhausting talking for like hours. Because this isn't the only tutorial I'm filming. We're going to go down and to the right, so put your placement block underneath. 2 singles, 1, 2. Down and to the right 7 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Up and to the right 1 single. Up and to the right 2 vertical. 1, 2. Up and to the right 6 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up and to the left 2 singles. 1, 2. Up and to the left 7 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And from that 7 flat, what we can actually do is, let me first find it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Is on the 7th block, what we can do is go down and to the left from it, 2 singles to kind of thicken up the eyes, like this. Oops. See, we went down and left 2 singles, and I left this little gap right here that we can fill in with coal, which is fine. But now we just have a thicker eye line, which is good. Once you have that, we can go all the way back up to the top where we had the 9 flat that we started with. And remember, we went to the left side to do all of this. We are now going to go to the right side. So over here, and we're going to go down into the right, 4 singles to start it off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Placement block underneath. Down into the right 5 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Placement block underneath. Down into the left 2 vertical. 1, 2. Down into left 3 singles. 1, 2, 3. Down into left 2 flat. 1, 2. Down into left 9 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Up into the left 2 flat. 1, 2. And kind of like what we did with the left eye, we have to make the right eye kind of meet up here. I'm going to freestyle it a little bit. I think we can do the same thing actually. If we go up into the left 2 vertical 2 times in a row and then 1 single, I think it meets up. So let's go to this left block. We're going to go up into the left 2 vertical like that, and then up into the left a single. And yep, just like the left eye, if you just flip it around, the right eye does the same thing. So that's perfect. So now all we have left to do is the nose, the mouth, the whisker thingies, and then the left and right side of his jacket. So let's get right into it. kind of tired, to be honest, but I think we can do this in like the next 10 minutes. And then we'll go over the colors. And then that'll be it. So, on the right eyeball right here, where we have the 2 flat on this lower side, kind of connected to the 9 flat. Let's kind of just mark it out so you can see where. So right here, we're going to go to the left block in that 2 flat. And underneath it, we're going to put 6 blocks, or 6 placement blocks going underneath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then a coal. Then underneath that coal, we're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 placement blocks underneath it. And then a coal again. And kind of like what we did to the left side, we're going to go to this top one and put 8 blocks to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to go down into the right one single. And then on the lower coal, what we're going to do is we're going to put 1 to the right. And on the left block, we're going to go up into left 3 flat. 1, 2, 3, like that. And on the right block, we're going to go down into the right 2 flat 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. And now you can delete all these dirt blocks in the way. And also that one at the top of the eyebrow, actually, you can go away too. I didn't even know that was still there. Voice is cracking up a lot. That means I'm very, very tired of talking. Alright. So now what we need to do is go to the mouth. And I'm going to do that from the right side since we're already here. So find the 3 flat on the lower whisker that we did. So this one right here. And I feel like the easiest way to reach this is, let's put 2 pieces of placement block to the left of this. Like so. And then from that left placement block, what we're going to do is add an extra 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to the bottom of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 5 coals underneath that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is where we start the mouth. So for the mouth, what we're going to do is we're going to go down into the left from it and then just bring it back around. So let's go down into the left, 2 vertical to start. Placement block underneath. 1, 2. We're then going to go to the top block in this 2 vertical and add 6 pieces of coal to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From the bottom block in that 2 vertical, we're going to go down into left 2 singles. 1, 2. We're then going to go down into left 2 flat 3 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. 1, 2, that's 3. Down into left 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. Down into left 8 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down into left 10 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god. Please, please, sensitivity, please. I keep missing the blocks. It's so triggering, man. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like, my character just all over the place. Xbox One is so trash. I missed the 360, man. Placement block at the end. Up into the left 5 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up into the left 4 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up into left 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. And you can see from the right hand camera screen, the mouth is starting to make like that grinning shape, so that's fine. All we need to do is bring it up now. And also the left side needs a tooth. So we're going to go up into the left 2 flat 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. Up into left 2 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. And from the top block in the top set of 2 verticals, so this one right here, we're going to go to the right side of it and add 4 blocks to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to go down into the right 1 single. And that's it for the left side. Now we can go back to the top block in a 2 vertical and continue building up from it. So we're going to go up into the left 6 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And from the 6 vertical, we're going to go to the top block and add an extra 8 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So from those 8 we added to the right, I want you to go down and to the right, and this is going to be a little bit complex, so bear with me here. We're going to go down and to the right 34 flat. Alright, so make sure you count carefully. I'm suggesting break it up into groups of 10, and then just 4 at the end should be fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god. Please, 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 for the love of God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put 1 on top there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then since that's 3 groups of 10, we just need 4 more after that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Now we're really close, if you look at the right-hand camera screen, to what we have over there. So all we're going to have to do is just go up and to the right 6 flat, and we should touch at a diagonal. So let's put our placement block to the right or top side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And as you can see, everything connects there. So that is perfect. So you're pretty much done with your pixel art. All we're missing now is a nose, and the left and right side of the jacket needs a line going through it. So in order to do the nose real quick, all we're going to do is on that 34 flat, we're going to go all the way to the left side right here and count over 13 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And from that 13 blocks, we're going to put 8 placement blocks on top of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, followed by 1 coal. A lot right there. Let me just zoom out so you can see what we're doing. And also, I'm going to re-say it. So from the left side in the 34 flat, we went over 13 blocks. And on the 13th block, we added 8 placement blocks to the top. And then a coal right after that. Okay? From this coal, what we're going to do is on the right side, we're going to put 4 placement blocks to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Followed by 3 coals. 1, 2, 3. And on the left side, we're going to put 1 coal. Now you can delete all these placement blocks, and then we're going to return to the nostril right there on the left side and finish bringing that up. Let me just get rid of all these extra placement blocks. So from that 2 flat, we're going to go up into the left 2 flat. 1, 2. I'm going to just put my placement block on top so it makes it a lot easier. We're then going to go up into left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Up into left 1 single. Up into left 2 vertical. 1, 2. Up into left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Up into left 2 vertical. 1, 2. Once you have that, you guys are officially done with the pixel art. We're just going to go and finish up the jacket. So let's go to the left and right side. On the left side where we have this 2 flat marked out with dirt, we're going to go down into the right from it. So put your placement block underneath each time. And we're going to go down into the right 2 vertical. 1, 2. Down into the right 1 single. Down into the right 2 vertical again. 1, 2. Down into the right 2 singles. 1, 2. And basically it's just a skinny version of this little flap right here. Down into the right 2 vertical again. 1, 2. Down into the right 1 single. Down into the right 2 vertical again. 1, 2. Down into the right 1 single. Down into the right 2 vertical 2 times in a row. Placement block underneath. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. And finally, to finish this off, we're going to go down into the right 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Now let's quickly roll over to the right side. Once again, sorry for any background noise. It's just very loud over here. Sounds like World War III, and I really can't stop to record this because then it's going to take another week to do so. So on the right side where we have this single, we're going to put a placement block underneath it to continue, and we're going to be going down and to the left. And we're first going to go down into left 1 single. Down into left 3 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, that's 1. Placement block on the bottom or left side. 1, 2, 3, that's 2. Down into left 2 vertical. 1, 2. Down into left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Down into left 2 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. Down into left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. And then down into left 2 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2. 1, 2. Perfect. So now that we've done with that, we can actually go over the colors. And oh my god, I just realized, I think the finished Boruto build, the build for that is lost. It's been lost for years. That's on my 360 map, so I can't jump into the colors with you guys. Oh no. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll go over the colors hopefully with you guys right now. Oh god. I'm on the spot. So first off, what we're going to need for our inventory, it's a good thing I'm a master at this, we're going to need light gray concrete, and I'm going to say pink terracotta, and we're going to need, what color will I use for this skin? We'll use birch planks and oak planks, white concrete, light blue concrete, yellow concrete, and I think yellow terracotta was fine. Yeah. And then we're also going to use dark gray concrete. Actually, is it dark? No, it's dark gray. Just normal gray concrete. So that's a full inventory, actually. So what I would suggest doing is just filling in where I tell you with the pink terracotta first. And then throwing that away so you can have your swiftness potion. So let's go over the colors. So what happens is, on the lower half of the build, we're going to switch to light gray concrete and fill in the left and right side of this little jacket flap with it. Hopefully you guys are able to follow along from the thumbnail, from the thumbnail, or just basically from what I tell you right now. Hopefully it's good enough instruction. So we're going to go up here and fill this in with light gray on the left side, and we're also going to do it on the right side. I don't have time right now to go over the entire color thing, so hopefully you guys are able to get the general idea from what I'm doing right here. I'm going to do as much as I can, because I know it can be confusing. Alright, so, I went over some of the colors, but then I got interrupted, so now I'm going to be recoloring some of the stuff just to show you guys. So, I went over the colors, I think, in my palette, but I'll re-say them again. Light gray concrete, pink terracotta, birch planks, oak planks, white concrete, light blue concrete, yellow terracotta, and gray concrete. If you're wondering why I reset it, I had to redo this on a separate day, so I don't really remember what I said last time before I got cut off, but it looks like I only did the shoulder things. So what we're going to do next is there's these left and right side plank thingies on each of his shoulders, and that's going to be where we fill in with pink terracotta only. So we're going to just fill both of those in, and I probably am going to color this whole thing in, so at the end of the video I might, if I am able to have it in time for this release, I might just have the finished colored thing there, a picture of it for you guys to work with, but I'll just say the colors as best as I can. So right there, we have that pink terracotta, then the neck is in the center here. So we're going to skip that and then go to the right side and do pink terracotta over there as well. Once you have this pink terracotta thing filled in, you can swap, you're not going to need it for the rest of the build, so you can throw away the pink terracotta and put your splash potion of swiftness in that slot, and that should help speed things up. You probably will want a splash potion of swiftness for the pink terracotta part in the first place, but yeah, that should speed things up. So then from there we're going to go to the neck, which is also going to be a darker shade than the rest of his skin, which is why we have the oak planks. So since that's underneath his chin, it's going to be a darker area, which I'm going to use the oak planks for. And the rest of the build is actually going to have the birch planks. Moving on to the upper part of the face, we're going to do for the ears and the face, it's going to all be oak planks, alright? Everything that doesn't need to be colored, it is already kind of separated off. As you can see, we've already separated where the eyes get colored, the eyebrows get colored, you have the headband separation right there, and then the ears are separated into these three little cracked parts over there. So your birch planks are going to cover up the entire part of the face, and that should distinguish the dark part of the oak plank away from the light colored skin of the anime face that we use birch planks for. Okay, so that's where we're going to color that, color the face, and then both ears. Let me just show you where the ears are. Left ear over here, you're going to go all the way up. You can kind of see the shape. And right ear over there. Now, usually I might have put a little bit of dark in the ears, but I was really simple with this build when I first built it, I think in 2016. So I'm going to keep it kind of simple now, just to not stray too much from what the thumbnail looks like. So we're going to go up with the birch, sorry, like this. And once you have both... Sorry about that. Once you have both sides filled in, that should be all the skin tone blocks. So from there, we're going to switch to the white concrete, and you could fill in the entire tooth or the smile right here with all white, because we're not going to do that usual thing where we have the back of the mouth showing and has like maybe darkness back there or maybe some tongue. It's just going to be all teeth. So we're going to color the entire thing here with white concrete all the way to the top. And once you have that, the lower half of the face and the neck and the jacket should be all complete. So you can then rotate up to the eyes, which are going to use the white concrete as well. So let's go up there. We have it separated already with the white concrete as well. So we have these double circles by the eyes. You have the pupil, and then you have the eyeball. The outer ball is going to be colored with white concrete like this. And then you're going to go up to the walls where we already have separated with the white concrete. And that's when you'll know when to stop. And you're just going to fill in everything. And the inner eyeball, we already have the pupil and the little gleam, because you know anime characters have that shine in their eye. That's what that white little star is for. We're going to color that part in with light blue concrete. Okay? So that's the important part. Make sure it's not... I think I used cyan before, but we're going to be using light blue concrete for now. So color that. And once you have that, you can just go over to the right eye and do the same thing. And I think that's the last you're going to use the light blue concrete for. I think you only need it for the eye. So once you have that all colored in, you should be good to go. And I think the color choice is a lot better with concrete than when I first made this with clay. I think if you look at the thumbnail, it looks kind of meh. So with concrete, it does look a little bit better. So I might end up swapping the thumbnail out as well once I'm done coloring this, just because I think it might look a little bit better. So let's go to the right eye now, and we'll do the same thing. We'll have the white concrete, as you can see, on the lower part of the eye. And then for the upper part of the eye, or I mean not the upper, the inner part of the eye, we'll use the blue concrete again too. Now once you have that, yeah, the right hand camera screen is picking up everything. I was just making sure. Once you have that, we'll move on to the eyebrows, and then after the eyebrows, we will only have the headband and the hair to do. And those parts are really simple. So for the eyebrows, we're going to go up there, and we are going to use, I want to say the darker yellow for it. Just because we want to keep it like it's under the headband. So I'll switch to the yellow terracotta, but I think if you use yellow concrete, it wouldn't be that bad either ways. So if you want to try either one, I wouldn't be against it. Maybe yellow concrete would be better. So I'm going to try yellow terracotta first, and let me see what yellow concrete looks like on the left side, and I'll tell you from there. You're probably going to want to go with the yellow concrete. You guys can see the difference right here on the screen. Left eyebrow is yellow concrete, right eyebrow is yellow terracotta. So we're gonna probably, if you want it to be like it's dark and shaded, you can use the terracotta. If you want it to look light, go with the concrete. Anyways, from there we are going to switch to the gray concrete, and we can see where we have the little headband markings. We have one in the top left corner over there, another in the top right corner over there, a little bit of a triangle thing above the main headband, and then this little strip all the way at the bottom here. So I'm going to touch on each of those with the the dark gray concrete, so you can see where I'm filling them in, and you can get an idea of where it needs to go. Now that main center part of the headband isn't dark gray. As you can see, I'm not going up into there where the ninja symbol is. That's not dark gray. Dark gray is going to be the lower and top half of it. So once you have this, you can go up to the middle, the top triangle up here. So fly all the way up, and you can see this little top triangle where the hair overlaps is also going to be dark gray. And just pay a lot of attention to the right hand camera screen right now, because once we're filling this in, we're going to go to the top left where you can see that other triangle over here that gets dark gray as well. And see if you see this in the top left, you can see that same part in the top right corner. So if we fly to the top right, we have another section over there that's going to get the dark gray concrete too. Perfect. Okay, I think this section's a lot smaller than the left side. Yeah, it's perfect. So once you have that, we are going to switch to our light gray concrete, and that's where the main part of the headband's going to be. As you can see, we've sectioned it off into this little white mountain shape right here, and inside of that is going to be all white concrete, but outside of it, and even in this Konoha symbol or the ninja symbol, everything's going to be light gray, okay? So everything right here is light gray. Even inside the symbol and outside the symbol, all light gray. And once you have that done, you can then move on to the white concrete section that we had over there on the right and fill in everything inside that with the white concrete. So this section right here. And you should be good with the headband. And then that leaves only the hair left to do, which is why we have the yellow terracotta and the yellow concrete. You can see in the outline that we have on the right hand screen, there's 4 sections with yellow terracotta sectioned off on each one of his little spiky parts of his hair. And underneath each of those is where we're going to fill in with yellow terracotta. So you see on the right side, we're going to fill in this lower part with yellow terracotta until it touches the walls of what we've already lined up. Then we're going to fly up to this next section above it and fill in everything inside of it with yellow terracotta as well. Perfect. And then we're going to mimic this same behavior on the left side. So if we fly all the way to the left side, we should have these yellow terracotta spots in similar places. So in the lower left side, we have one right here, right by the dark gray concrete. So we're going to grab our yellow terracotta and fill that in. And then once you have that, we can fly up like we did on the right side to this section right here and color everything inside here with the yellow terracotta as well. And once you have those sections filled in, everything else in the hair is just going to be yellow concrete. I know it's going to be very painful to fill in everything, but everything else in the hair is yellow. So we have this entire part on his forehead that goes down the left and the right side, and then the back parts of his hair are all going to be yellow concrete. So I'm probably, like I said, I'm probably going to color this in if I can by the time this video releases, and then just put a picture of the finished product at the end of the video, or I might see if I can grab the old thumbnail and just put it at the end. But I mean, the thumbnail is on the video, so you guys probably have seen the thumbnail, know what the color is already. But as you can see, everything is yellow concrete on this. So I'm sorry for not having the finished builds to look at, but this pixel art was made in like 2016, and that map is on the Xbox 360. I forgot that when I even started this tutorial, and I only just remembered when I reached the end, so that's my bad. Most of the builds that are coming out in February, actually not most, all of the builds that are coming out in February are brand new. So you won't have this issue on the Mega Pearl I'm doing, the Kirishima build, or the Danganronpa build. So everything should be fine on those builds. But thank you guys for building. If you guys have made it this far, congratulations. You now have Boruto Uzamaki completed and ready for your Minecraft map. I also have a pixel art for Sarada Uchiha if you guys are Boruto fans or anime fans. That one is already completed on the channel, so you can go check that out. And I don't think I have any other Naruto stuff. If you guys want more Naruto, let me know. But as always, this is Phoenix, guys, and I'll see you guys later.